Hey guys, it's your Asian Spirit here, and today I'm with my bro Serge, and he wants to show off his 2020 updated Ojama ABC deck profile.
Yep, alright, let's get into it. This deck is actually one of my main decks right now. When I first made it on the channel, it was really just kind of a fun, casual deck, but now I've taken it to...
I see.
Yeah, now I've taken it to tournaments. I've had, like, multiple tops with it. This deck's a lot of fun just because it has so many fucking, like, pathways. It's not just fusion, it's not just link, it's a lot of fun.
And this is, like, your favorite archetype.
Favorite archetype, all the way.
All the way.
All the way. Garbage archetype, love it.
Love it. And people get caught off so hard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No one expects... Because this deck can floodgate, like, real bad.
It's got, like, tons of combos.
Oh, yeah.
But without further ado, subscribe, leave a comment, and and like the video, and let's get down with the deck profile.
Alright, started off, we're gonna need... You're gonna run 2 copies of yellow, green, black. It's really standard, you need it. Don't run more because they're just bricks in your hand. We got Dark Magician and Red Eyes. I'm sure you guys can figure out what those are for as well, but we'll get to that more later. So this deck is running 8 vanilla monsters. So
basically 8 bricks.
Yep. No, about 10 bricks. We'll get to those later.
Oh, okay.
Triple Ash Blossom with the new ban list.
Yeah, because the ban list just dropped
yesterday.
Today? Yeah, the new OCG ban list for the new Master Rule, and it was huge.
Yeah, terrible. Double A, Double C, Double B. This is basically a 2-of deck. Like, everything. Double Red. This is the part where you can get just, like, flood the board. When he's normal summoned, you can special summon any amount of Ojamas from your hand. You have to summon as the maximum that you have. And this counts as a flat, like, flood summon, so if your opponent maxes you, they only get 1 draw.
Yeah, but this is OCG, so...
Yeah.
TCG, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. 1 blue. I hate this card. It's too slow. It only gets its benefit if it's destroyed in battle. I'm only running it because, A, it's an effect name. The effect part is really important. I'll get to that later.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're running an Ojama deck, you have to run an increment of 3. So, like, you can either run 3, 6, 9, 12. Always run one of those numbers, because if you don't, your combos and, like, returns are going to get really messed up really fast. We have the 1 Rescue Cat. This is really important because Rescue Cat can get into your 2 effect monsters. So that's why blue's here and that's why red is here. So because a lot of the link monsters, they require an effect monster, so this is just it's a +1 for all your combos. Then you have our Nemesis Corridor, yeah. Corridor, it's a thunder effect monster that can activate in the hand. So we can get to some broken cards with this as well. It's a free extender as well.
And you can get into Thunder Dragon Colossus.
Yes, it can. 1 Prankatops, because this deck has a problem first turn, and you don't want to have to... And with the new ban list, you have to have more, like, target removal. And it's just a big beat stick. Now we're getting into the 9th brick, Union Driver. You never want to draw this, because if you do, it's just stuck in your hand. I'll show the combo with this later, but essentially what you want to do is Union Hanger, equip this, banish it, equip, and then special summon. I'll show that later. Armed Dragon level 3, because all of your Ojama cards, when you're searching, you also have to search for an Armed Dragon card, so it's just another brick.
Yep.
So that's our 10 bricks. That's a 48 card deck.
Damn, 48?
48. Because you want to minimize on your brick draws, and it's fine. I've been running this number for a while now. Triple Ojama matching. Searches for an Ojama card and an Armed Dragon card, and then you get to, immediately after the effect resolves, to get an additional normal summon of one of the 2 cards you searched. And all the Ojama cards have a fun, like, graveyard effect, where you can target 3 of your banished Ojamas, throw them back in the deck, banish this card, and then draw 1. Triple Ojama Assimilation. So banish any number of Ojamas from your hand, deck, or graveyard up to like a fusion monster with the materials that are specifically listed. So usually what you want to do is banish 3 Ojamas to special summon ABC from the deck. Or if you already have ABC Buster Dragon in the graveyard, you can also banish 1 Ojama, reveal your A to Z Buster Dragon cannon, and special summon it back.
And another important thing, so Ojama spells are not once per turn.
They are not. So it's just a broken fun time. Like, even with Buster Dragon getting limited to 1, it doesn't matter, because you essentially have 4 copies in the deck. Then you have Triple Ojama Magic. If it's sent from a cost from ABC Buster Dragon, from Dragoon of Red Eyes, Destroyed, whatever.
The cost for the spell cards.
Yep.
And you get 3, 1 of each, yellow, black, and green, to your hand.
And with all the previous Ojama cards, you're already recycling all the vanillas back in the deck, so 3 is fine when you're only running 2 set. Double Twin Twisters, back rows of pain. The most broken card in the deck. This should honestly be banned, because this is a 1-card ABC Buster Dragoon. I'm angry that it got limited, but I'm happy that it didn't get outright banned, because with the new Master Roll, it's going to be stupid good. You're running a second Union Hanger, so you got to get to it. Pot of Avarice. Because you run through your extra deck, you need a way to recycle it through, because in 1 turn I'll go through the entire extra deck. So this is just a good reset and +2. Monster Reborn. Nobody knows what it does. It's too complicated. Red Eyes Fusion, because you need to get one of your boss monsters out. Another brick. So I guess 11 bricks.
Yeah, you never want it in your hand. You always want to send it off with Anaconda.
Yeah, I know. Harpies, because it's the OCG. You have Triple Imperm.
Yeah, it's a hand trap.
Yeah, it's a hand trap. There's not much to say about it. And then one of my favorite cards in the deck is Ojama Party. So if you have a light machine monster, if it would be destroyed by battle, by card effect, anything, banish an Ojama card from the graveyard and negate that destruction. Also, the thing that catches people off, when he gets destroyed, you can special summon as many of your banished Ojamas as possible, so it already just pays for itself. And it's a once per turn search card. So you can search any of your Ojamas, pitch a card, and you're fine. It can search for traps, monsters, magic. So usually what I do is search for Ojama Magic, pay the cost, get an instant +3. That's the main deck. Here's the side deck, or the extra deck. 1 ABC Buster Dragon because of the new format.
Yeah, the new ban list has just dropped, so it got limited to 1 again.
It's a sad day. It's going to come back to 2. I can guarantee you it will. It's not a problem.
Yeah, once they see people not playing it, then they'll probably bring it back. It's OCG.
Yeah. Dragoon of Red Eyes is the most broken card in the game right now. What is it? Can't be targeted?
Can't be targeted, can't be destroyed by card effects. If you use the normal monsters, Dark Magician, Red Eyes Black Dragon, for his materials, you can non-target destroy up to 2 monsters on field and burn your opponent for that much. And once per turn, you can discard a card, negate a card on field, negate a card, not just on field but anywhere, and it gains 1,000 attack.
Oh yeah, and that's a permanent buff.
And it's a permanent buff.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. Thunder Dragon Colossus, because the corridor, like, you've already activated its effect. You've banished cards in this deck like no other, so you can always special summon this. It's stupid. A to C Buster Dragon Cannon. This is in here because it has specifically ABC Buster Dragon as it's listed, so you can special summon it off of Ojama Assimilation.
Yes.
1 Link Spider, you're playing normals, so you can get your Link 2s out. Broken card.
Predator Plant, Anaconda.
Yep. Send your Red Eyes Fusion as the cost, and because it's sent...
Well, you pay 2,000, and then you send.
Yep. And because of its... because it's acquiring the fusion effect, not the card effect, So that's why you can keep special summoning your red eye. Like, yeah, you can get around the red eyes restriction.
But you can get around the red eyes restriction, but make sure your fusion is your last thing you do for your special summon.
Yeah,
because this thing stops you from special summoning after you use this effect.
Yep. Also, fun fact: nobody ever uses its second effect, but second effect can turn a monster into a dark, and that sometimes comes up.
Yes, you can. A lot of people use super poly.
Yeah.
You just turn your opponent's monsters into darks and then just super poly it.
Yep. IP Masquerena, because it's fun throwing out a Link 4 on your opponent's turn, because, yeah. So, I actually hate this card, but because Union Hanger got limited to 1, now you need to play it, because you're playing a Union deck and you just need to turbo out those cards. Really, if I didn't have to play it, I wouldn't, just because it's too much of a suck. It really is. But what you do is target one of your Union monsters.
Any monster.
Yeah, any monster, and equip a monster of the same attribute or type. Equip it from the deck to the card, but you cannot special summon a monster of that name this turn.
Yes.
Security Dragon. It's a bounce. It gets out a lot of effects. It's fun. Phoenix. Everyone knows Phoenix. Unicorn. Everyone knows Unicorn.
Avermax.
Yep, Avermax. It's
a boss monster.
Yeah, it's a boss monster. It pays for itself because even if it leaves the field, it spins back one of your opponent's cards.
Back into the deck.
Yep. Appaloosa, because negates are good. So usually what I do is, after I use ABC Buster Dragon, break apart ABC Buster Dragon, special summon, and then link off with IP Masquerena. That's an instant link 4, 3,200, another negation, another disruption. Borolo Dragon, and then for the games that are really grindy, Boral Sword comes up just to do that last punch.
Yeah, usually how it goes.
Yep. I wasn't running Boral Sword for a long time because ABC Buster Dragon was at 3, but now you need to run it again. And here's onto the side deck. This is for the Kansai area. This is what the side deck you should be using for Kansai. For your own locals, you can change it. DD Crow, because Salad in my area is still bad. So if you can get rid of those traps, it's wonderful. I'm running...
side decks are all personal preference, but...
I'm running triple Nibiru, but that's just for another reason. Also in the side deck. If you don't want to run triple Nibiru and want to run something else, double is just fine. So the reason I'm running triple Nibiru is because I'm running Nobleman Crossout, because I was running triple Cult by the Grave, but I need this because you special summon like a monster out of this deck. So play this, get rid of Nibiru, don't even deal with it for the turn. That's why I like it.
Let me see.
Double Call by the Graves. Hand traps hurt. Then I'm also running a...
D-Barrier.
Yeah, D-Barrier package. I like this because it shuts down a lot of decks right now. It doesn't shut down Links, but it will shut down your Pendulums, your Thunder Dragons...
anything but Links.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's going to be really good, this new Master Rule.
Oh, yeah, it is. Fluffles are going to be a monster. And then for the Links, Evac. I like running Evac because when you disrupt a Link summon, usually they've wasted all their resources into that one specific summon. That's why I'm running triple Evac. It was broken in 2008. It's broken now still. And then one Abyssal. Yep. Just because graveyard decks are not fun to play against. But yep, that's the new updated 2020 deck.
Alright, thank you. Want to show off a combo before we end this video?
Yeah, sure. We can do that. Let's go ahead and do that.
Alright, I'll get back to you guys when he shuffled his deck. Alright, and we're back to show the combo.
Alright, so this is a one-card full extended combo. Because if you open up these two cards, you just win. If you want to, you could probably run 3 of these. I'm gonna have to play around with it, but for the old build I was just running 1. Anyways, so what you need to do is play Union Hanger, Union Hanger will search out your B. Normal summon B, activate effect to equip. This is where you get one of your bricks out of the deck, being Union Driver. So, equip onto Union Driver. Activate Union Driver's effect to banish itself to equip a monster from the deck onto the monster it was equipped to. The reason that you're doing this is because Union Hanger says that you cannot special summon the monster equipped from its effect. Union Driver gets you around that effect. So equips, summon up C, special summon C. Then what you can do is go into a Link 2. Your Link 2 you will always go into for this combo is Anaconda. Do your chain links of 1, 2 to then summon out A. And here you go. Now have A. Now, because you have your Union Hanger banished, activate Nemesis in your hand, special summon Nemesis, throw Union Driver back into the deck, and you have 2 more monsters. Next, you're going to go ahead and do a Link 2 to summon out your IP. Remember, in the new Master Roll 5, you still have to be linked up. Then once you after that, you already have your ABC in the graveyard. Banish all 3.
This is for the new Master Rule, guys.
Yeah, of course, new Master Rule. Summon out ABC Buster Dragon, and then pay your cost with Anaconda. To then send your Red Eyes Fusion to the graveyard. To send your last, your 2 other bricks to the graveyard, being Red Eyes Black Dragon and Dark Magician. Now banished. Now you have full setup. Next turn, you can then link off with these 2 and get into your Appaloosa, 2 more negates.
Or it could be Avram.
Yes. Generally, I prefer this, but yeah, Avram's good. And then also, if you wanted to, instead of summoning out IP Masquerena, you could have just done another Contact Fusion for Thunder Dragon, and this would have been your ending board as well. Both pretty powerful. Generally, in game 2 and 3, I like going into him, because I don't know what I'm going against. So if I can stop more negations, that's why I like going into Appaloosa first.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, thank you. And you're going to show us one more combo, right?
Yes.
We're
yes,
using ABCs this time.
Yep.
Not ABCs, Ojamas.
Ojamas, yep.
All right. All right, let's get down to that in a second. And we're back for the Ojama combo from the Ojama ABC deck.
Yes. All right, so for this deck, it sounds like a lot, but honestly, you hit these consistently. This is a 3-card combo using these 3 cards. But you have so many ways to search them out, it doesn't even matter. And then, if you're really lucky, you can have Rescue Cat, but I'm just showing the most optimal, like, best case scenario. So, starting off, just start off with Rescue Cat. That's your core normal summon, tribute it off to get 2 monsters from the deck. So, like I said before, I'm only using blue because it's a name, and I really do not like him. So, summon out blue, and then you'll summon out your second, or your first Ojama red. There you go.
I mean, eventually they'll release orange, right?
I mean, they already released purple in the link form. So yeah. So perfect. What you want to need to do next, again, link off. And just make sure you get into Anaconda. It's always important to get this out because you're relying on your Dark Magician. Next, you're going to want to go ahead and activate Ojama Matching. Use Ojama Magic as its cost. So first, what you'll be doing is using Ojama Matching. Search out your first Ojama Red and Armed Dragon level 3. Then Ojama Magic will then kick in, searching out your 3 Ojamas.
Dang, plus 4.
Yep.
No, plus 3.
Plus 3. Then Ojama Magic or Ojama Matching second effect. Summon out red to to then have him do a mass summon of green, yellow, black. So, now that you're here, you have any combination you want to do. Generally, what I like to do again is just dump all four of these guys and bring out Appaloosa. Like it. 4 negations, 4 monster negations. It's great. They're all 4 different names, so it's fine. Next, activate Ojama Assimilation. Reveal ABC Buster Dragon in your extra deck. Banish 3 Ojamas. To then special summon out. Seat. A. B. So again, you're doing more link climbing. In this case, it's really up to you what you want to go into. Generally, for me, I like to go into. Well, now that this is the thing, I like to go into link these 2 off. Gonna have your IP Masquerena. So you'll have a setup for next turn.
And make sure you remember where you placed your cards during the tournament.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you know how it is with this. Then use A, B and C. It will then get you into an A. Or, depends on what you want. Normally I'll go into A for this specific thing just because I like protection from monster effects. But another good thing you could also do is B. Just depends on what kind of type matchup you are. Right now we're in a monster heavy format, so that's why I like to go into A. We'll get into that later. Then let's go ahead and let's just do a contact fusion, ABC. To get out your ABC Buster Dragon Cannon. Equip A onto it. It's now protected from monster effects. And then we're not even done yet. So, what you want to do is now banish your Ojama Assimilation from the graveyard. Throw the banished Ojamas back into the deck. Get a free draw 1. Now that that's all done, go ahead and activate Anaconda. And again, we're doing the exact same play as before, where we are dumping Red Eyes Fusion into Dark Magician, Red Eyes Black Dragon. To summon out your Dragoon of Red Eyes.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Broken.
Absolutely broken. And then...
Plus, you might be able to extend your plays with whatever you drew.
Exactly. Yep. So, I mean, from here you can go into Avermax, get total target protection.
And it's either that or whatever you drew becomes fodder for him.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Or fodder for ABC Buster.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So.
And then you can just go into Avermax next turn because you already have Appaloosa out. It's pretty good.
It is.
Pretty good.
You're looking at a 5-card negate with at least 2 interruptions.
Nice.
Yep.
Alright, thank you, Serge.
Yep. Yo.
And I check you guys out next time. Serge is also part of Team MKS with me and the 9th. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace!